as Sadim Stunners versus TI3 Alliance best of 5 as we are ready to go. Already the smoke up from the Stunners. Looking to make those early plays. They've got very, very good level 1 fighting capability. Let's see who they can find. EGM on the high ground will dispel the smoke. He's got to run. Ward's down. With the vision, see if they can get the catch. Sing's got the shards ready. If he can get the perfect position, and he can. Sing with the setup, closes down, slows there from Sin's Lich, and with the damage from the Blade Fury, it's an easy first blood, and a first blood to go towards Wagga on the mid TA.
A 5-man smoke.
He's coming round with the wraparound, seeing if he could do something to set up onto the TA. Wagga, it's going to be the focus, backing underneath the tower. If they got enough nuke damage, verifies pop. Wagga gets himself into the trees and will survive. He'll be fine. EGM not quite enough fire in the tank, even with that arcane rune to take down the TA. As we've seen, they've just got to go for the pull-throughs, and Cinders constantly stayed on track of Bulldog, making sure that even with these pull-throughs, Bulldog takes quite a bit of a punch from the old Lich.
That's TMI.
As Cinders, he's having a great time. He's thoroughly enjoying this experience. Bulldog, not quite as much.
Both the Tusk and the Batter need to shrine
Akke,
ASAP.
he might just get this kill. He does, Akke. The Thunder Strike will do it. He's able to get in, get the kill, and that is 4 bounty runes going the way of TI3 Alliance.
Oh, not bad at all. It really does. And meanwhile, Wagga's putting a ton of pressure on this mid tower. Kept his catapult alive for some time. Even aggro glyphed. Chessie's taking a lot of
he managed to get in and get the kill.
Only level 5.
I mean, that looked like Bulldog should have got away, but Gorgc, he stuck around, and so did Bulldog. I mean, it is nice, yes. Gorgc hasn't missed a creep. He may have missed a couple for that kill, but certainly worth it, as Gorg's game continues to have such a fantastic start. Bottom, EGM, he's heading up to the high ground, does have the shrine there, and Bulldog TPing across, as well as Chessie in the neighborhood, so now they can look to try and turn a little bit onto Sind. He has the shield slowing Bulldog a little bit. Bulldog trying to get on top so he can slam down the Infernal Blade, but looks like Sind has the movement speed. Yeah. Lightning Bolt won't reach him.
I can confirm Bulldog is 13 move speed slower. He will not catch Synderen.
I mean, Sind knows, yeah. it's just wasted time for Bulldog. Only level 3 at the moment, and now Gorg's here. Bulldog, he's in trouble. Gorg's come across to look for another kill onto the Doom. He claims that this is space creating, but he's given away a lot each and every time to the Stunners. As Bulldog goes down, more money for Gorgc. As the Stunners, 2k lead before the 8-minute mark. TI3 Alliance is off lane. Bulldog not really playing a huge part of the team at the moment. It's a slow start for the Doom.
It very much so is.
Now Bulldog must be careful here. Gorgc wrapping around the tree line. Gorgc, with the help of Sin, he's able to chase in. Bulldog, is he going to get any sort of help? There will be a TP coming through, but Bulldog already dead. Another kill for Gorgc and Sind as they continue to crush this bottom lane. Gorgc, rockets out, they will get him. Mass TP's coming from Alliance, they're bringing the extra 3 of them, and they will manage to kill off both of them. Gorgc and Sin do fall. Alliance finally coming in to help out that bottom lane a little bit. At the moment, still hard to not feel the strength that Stunners have as Akke tries to walk past Bamboe. Bamboe does get glimpsed back. And we've loaded by Akke's side. Bamboe won't go for more. Bottom lane.
Big ult.
EGM. Straight up dead. Gorgc continuing to get so many kills. 4 kills already on the safe lane Juggernaut.
Just because of that, I think it's something that you could choose, although hold up.
Chessie.
He's
not going to TP out in time. Takes a little too long. EGM is there with the Thunder God's Wrath to find Synderen. But that's, Gorgc's been getting so many kills, and that's a massive one. Chessie's been having a pretty good game. He'll force Sing. Tries to go for the deny, but Akke does get the damage instance in time.
Wait, hold up. Hold on a second. How in the hell is Radiant ahead by 4k gold? What's happening? Who's ahead? It's Wagamama. He's actually got a Deso complete in 200. What is he been doing for this game? I didn't even notice.
He did get a huge, he had about a triple ancient stack at the 9-minute mark.
Ooh, that's tasty. Easy food that exists.
Yeah. We just having some of those donuts that some of the fans brought in. They are very, very good. Mid lane, they get the drag back. Good chain frost though for Sind. He may be able to clean up some kills in return. Another bounce to EGM will do it. Sind with the straight up double kill. Walks in, takes the kill straight underneath the noses of most of Alliance. Loda unable to help out. There's a massive bit of money and XP for them. Chessie does end up killing him off with the rockets. But now Chessie, he's headed forward. Sing's trying to step in. Trap slow will be available if Wagga wants to step forward, but the Marcher machines will hold them back. Drag back onto Sing. Akke looking for the setup. Still got to be careful, Alliance, how far they poke.
I think either are fine, although bottom Bulldog, not again. Not like this. A hasted TA.
See if there's any help. They're going to pop the horn, but indeed with the Deso, Wagga does so much physical damage at this point of the game. He's hard to fight into. They're trying to step forward, but Wagga, he's moving forward onto EGM. The Zeus gets the Thunder Gods wrap out. Thunder Gods, as well as the Static Storms there from Akke, forcing Stummers to back off. Sing will fall to the Rockets. A buyback from Bulldogs. He's looking to chase on. Gorgc's got the healing ward. Getting him back up. Wagga looking for a chance to maybe get back into the fight. He's got the shield, the protection from Sin. He's onto Akke. Akke gone. Bulldog, he bought back for this. He's looking for the Doom attempt. He's going to get pulled in. He's got to be careful. He's got to back away. Bulldog, he did buy back, and he will manage to keep himself alive for the second time. Able to get just far enough away from the two of them. Did not get the opportunity to walk in and drop down that Doom on Gorgc. Bamboe, he's hunting though. He's waiting on the high ground. Bulldog, he's been found. The lasso's there. It's a dieback from Bulldog. EGM dead as well as Bamboe. Perfectly in position to prepare for the retreat from Alliance, and he hits them hard.
Well played by our boy Bamboe.
Back underneath the tower. He'll stay far away. 15-minute runes coming up. They're not in position. In fact, neither team down towards the bottom to grab them. Are they going to look for the deny the creeps? And they're not going to be able to get it in time. Picking up the runes, of course, just a little bit quicker than denying them. There wasn't actually anyone to pick up the one on their side. So the creeps did manage to deny one of them. And they will deny the couple down bottom. There we go. So taking away a fair bit of potential gold for the Radiant. Back over in the jungle of Alliance. The fight kicks off. Akke falls, but the Doom's down onto Sim. Bulldog will finally get the revenge, taking down Synderen's Lich. In the middle, Bamboe nuked out as well by EGM. It's 2 kills for Chessie. Alliance striking back. Gorgc, seeing if he can get involved. He looks towards Bulldog. He's a very strong Juggernaut, level 12, and a hefty lot of items. Great Omni Slash as well. Bouncing on both Bulldog and onto Loda with the Blade Fury. Wants to chase on for more. Chessie will turn, lasers one of them. They will nuke down Gorgc. They kill Gorgc off. Chessie falls. Wagga takes the trade, 4 dead on the stunners for the 3 on Alliance. And they kill off the Juggernaut. A big kill. A hefty bit of money for EGM to find, but Wagga with the blink done.
That's a level 17 TA, halfway to 18.
He's going to keep going for the rest of the game. Mid lane, Akke found in the same location. Sing's there with the uppercut. Akke does get the field down. There's no follow-up from Alliance. They don't want to look to fight this. They lose Loda as well to the physical damage output from Wagga. And Wagga just comes in 3 shots EGM.
That's more like it.
Now they'll look to push. 3 heroes dead on Alliance. That Deso TA, they take buildings pretty quickly for just 20 minutes in.
Yep.
Alliance do manage to find themselves in a position to take the bounty runes. They'll get out and I believe get all 4 bounties. Bamboe. There's a lot of them here, looking to hunt him down. They'll jump in with the Haunt. Loda's in on the front line. Sing's there to back up Bamboe, but Bulldog jumps in. Infernal Blade slam down onto Bamboe. Get the lasso, but does fall. They've killed off the bat. Can they get more? Wagga turns, couple of hits, and Bulldog's dead. Sing on the front, gets the uppercut out. Akke traded in turn. 2 for 1. Stunner's out on top for now. Sing does fall, so this time round, an even trade will be taken. Wagga able to get the deny off onto Gorgc, as he would have died regardless to the Doom. Wagga taking that bounty away from Bulldog's Doom.
And Bamboe smells blood.
They've got Akke. See if they can get another out of this. EGM also around, just the 2 supports pushing out alone. More guts and glory for Wagga. Level 22. 3,200 gold after the BKB. Another bounty there for Alliance. So despite the tough game they're having, they are raking in the moon ducts, which could set them up for some pretty big drafts down the line. See up top, a bit of a hunt. Chessie has been found. Bamboe able to get him in the tree line. They'll catch the Tinker, and this is a big timing. 70 seconds without Chessie. No buyback as well. They were unable to push his 5 just now, but with the Tinker gone, this has to be go time for the stunners. Sing is going to walk up into a bit of a surprise, but he's actually the ones that get the spells off first. They'll turn towards it, but EGM's trapped up. Sing's there with the shark control, and despite there being 4 heroes, they've got to back off Alliance because the rest of the stunners are moving in. EGM is dead. Akke able to TP out just in time, but now they're 2 heroes down and 2 are pretty much their deep push, right? The Zeus and the Tinker absolutely essential in terms of pushing back the waves.
Oh, no.
And someone else outside the base. Bulldog bottom lane. He's caught out. Bamboe's in. Jumps forward with the help of Sing. But Bulldog does have the buyback, and he will indeed have to use it immediately. But they're 2 heroes down. A 20-second window for Stunners to go to work. Akke also crushed behind the tower. Another buyback, but now there's the chance for the Stunners to take some of the base of Alliance. The tier 3 goes down. These racks will not be held onto. As they move in, Bulldog trying to build up the team morale. It's going to be hard after that sequence of events. 15,000 gold lead for Stunners and 1 full lane of racks.
Really nice job by the Stunners. Oh, Synderen, no, not like this.
They will almost certainly leave Sin behind, as the rest of the Stunners do not want to have a piece of this. As Sin gets played around with inside the base. As they want to, by the looks of it, get the kill over to Loda. Loda, who does now have the Radiance completed. Horn, of course, also ready to use. If he can find a kill, maybe it's worth it. There we go. Come out of it to pop them here. They're going to look for the jump in. Loda pods the horns, get the vision. They're going straight away towards Sin, but already Gorgc's out with the Omni Slash, bouncing around, turns towards Bulldog. Sin in trouble. There's the static stop. Akke, perfect control. Hex up as well. Gorgc's in trouble. There's the jump for the drag back Gorgc. They've got this control. This Chessie Hex is doing wonders. Hex up again, turns towards Sing. Can they get something else out of this? The chase up top. Bamboe's trying for the drag back, but Bulldog and Loda, they're chasing down the bat. Wagga will be able to BKB and TP out, but Bamboe cannot escape. Alliance, they're hitting back and getting these kills. The fight around the Radiant Spectre is doing them wonders. Back towards the river. Drags there onto Chessie, but the rest of Alliance, Loda and Bulldog, they're coming back across. They help them with the Chain Frost. Sin, he gets the kills in. The setup for Sing to finish them off. A beautiful ultimate from the Lich puts an end to any hope there for Alliance coming out on top. It looked like Alliance were going to do it coming into the river. If that Chain Frost wasn't there, they would have won that fight. But Sin drops the ult and decimates them all.
And some advice as well, trying to ensure that Bulldog doesn't get discouraged.
And if they can take another sort of fight like before, there's definitely a scenario in which they do win the team fight. But top, not like this. Chessie has been found. He tried to push out the lanes, but Bamboe and Wagga were there waiting and prepared. And that's the dieback you feared here, Kyle, as he is dead for 100. No buyback available for Chessie.
I've been here before.
And not to be deterred, though, staying out towards the mid lane, but EGM jumped upon. Wagga's there along with Bamboe. He'll use up, but no chance for escape as he'll fall. Akke does manage to TP away. But once again, not just the Tinker out of the game, EGM as well. No buyback for him also. They're going to have to try and hold with just the 3 of them. Sing leads in with the snowball. Akke's caught out. It's going to be a dead disruptor. Only Loda and Bulldog left to try and hold the base. The Stunners hitting onto the objectives. Top tower falls. The Rack's in trouble as well. 30 seconds. There'll definitely be one more fight in this for Alliance. But it may be a fight where their base has already fallen. It's the last set of racks here that they're looking for. And Loda, he's on the front line. The jump is there. Loda falls. He has got the buyback. Will buyback immediately. Try and move in with the horn. The Omni Slash bounces. Take out Bulldog. Loda's trying to find at least a kill on the supports, but he has to horn back out. No chance overextending. And he has managed to push them off that middle racks. They will have 3 of them back up in a second. Chessie, Akke, and EGM back to the game. See what they can do. Chessie tries for the hug, but then immediately the jump down to Chessie. Chessie caught out of position immediately as they collapse straight onto the Tinker. They'll push back Alliance. No Tinker once again for over 70 seconds. This mid-rax is gone. The drag back from Bamboe has the control. EGM's been found. As GG, it's called. Game 1 will go the way of Sir Sadim Stunners.
Well played by the squad. A little too greedy from Alliance. 3 Midases, 2 Midases rather, a Tinker to boot. You can't play so passively against a squad this committed to aggression. Wagamama finishing 17-0-11.
You got to be careful when you let Wagga get his TA. There is no messing around from him. He still absolutely has it. Made that look like one of the freest games he's ever had. 17-0-11, as you mentioned. The KDA to look very, very impressive. And impressive stuff all round. The bottom lane played very, very smartly. we do have the teams playing to the end, of course. As a custom lobby, the GGs do not quite work the same way as in real games. A 50 to 23, 27k lead. I mean, going into game 2, as you say, you would expect to see Alliance go for something a little less greedy with their lineup.
I would hope so. I think they got to go back to their roots, right? This is the TI3 squad, minus S4 plus Chessie.
Didn't work out too great for them as the game comes to a close. More chances for a bit of fountain farming. Wagga looking to try and pad up his stats. Are in the fountain. There we go. There's another kill for Wagga. See if they get anything more now. The HM will fall. There we go. So a win for the Stunners to start off this best of 5 grand finals. As things just didn't quite go to plan for Alliance, but they did make some money, right? They've got extra moonbucks out from completing at least a couple of the challenges in there. So that could mean we could see a pretty juicy draw from them in the game too.
It could. Especially
being down again. Now's the chance to, it's the time to spend your money.
No better time than the present, Owen.
Absolutely. Woo! Ow. Thank you very much to the IRE. Yes, sir. Sadim Stunners versus Alliance Game 2, ready to rock and roll. We've got some pretty different drafts, and we heard during the drafts as well, sort of the wonder of who's going to be playing what on Alliance. It is going to be a Loda Tidehunter.
Interesting.
Keeping together as a unit. There's the smoke out. They are going to have the high ground here, Stunners.
5-on-5.
Let's see who's going to be the first to fall as they'll lead in. Gorgc, he's been caught on the front. Gorg's falling low. Good stun comes out, but Gorgc is already dead. Bamboe's trying to run past all of them. Another blast out for the Pugner. The peeping as well from the sniper. Bamboe will survive. But Gorgc to go down as Alliance get that first blood.
He died fast.
30 seconds.
A lot of blasts, a lot of AoE from these heroes early on. Could certainly do the job. Sin trying to start to try and steal some of the mana, but there we have it. A couple of swipes and Sin down to less than half HP, and with the phase boost, Loda can give a bit of a chase here. Forces Synderen back towards the lane. Bamboe's got the creeps in as well. Akke in trouble. The spins come through, and Bamboe takes the kill.
Really well done there. He's getting so much farm, and I love Axe for this reason. In theory, you can't really lose the offlane no matter what the matchup is, because you just backlane. You just farm the creeps behind the tier 1.
It's a tough one to go from. There we go. So it does manage to just straight up pick up the full Vanguard at 6 minutes in. Bamboe running down EGM. EGM trying for the jukes around his own Bramble, but Bamboe waits, gets the call off. He's there and prepared. They'll try for a TP, but Sin's in place with the stun. EGM willfully can try for maybe deny to the Ancient. He's just going to look to try and waste more of their time running away. He's going to have the stun kicking in, and with that said, EGM is certainly making them work for this. He's able to walk away, and if they do want to continue to chase for it, it's going to be a lot of resources. They won't. They'll let him be for now. Maybe they'll just send Sind on his own to see if he can pick up the action. As he knows, yeah, EGM is without the TP. As Sind, he's hunting. And we'll find him. And does indeed finally get the kill. Takes him a bit of time. Sin will take it though as a sole support. It's a good bit of XP and gold. Up top, Gorgc able to dive in whilst that distraction was created and take the kill on Bulldog.
Who is, once again, not on one of his signature heroes. His performance is suffering.
EGM could certainly push him off with the maze down. Bamboe's still going to be able to walk his way around. Cool as well. Great control from Bamboe. Secures the route. Unable to put him off it. Maybe they could try for the kill. They've got 4 here. Ravage from Loda gets the 2 of them. They'll focus down the Axe first. Assassinate comes through from Chessie. Bamboe to full.
I think he'll take that though. They got all 4. Rune 60 gold per player times 4. You can do the math.
You have a lot of spells that you can get on top of that sniper. Top lane, Gorgc. He's moving in and he's getting a big old static link, stealing a lot of damage from Bulldog.
What's Chessie doing? Chessie like forgot he TP'd in. He's got 360 no scope, but Chessie, come on.
It's not going to be enough damage, and he knows it. Holds back on the shot. As Gorgc he's able to walk in, take the kill, and despite TPs, he walks out. No punishment for him whatsoever. You can see all 3 cores of stunners now sitting in the top 3 net worth. It's Bamboe. Setting him for a play, knows he's going to have the creep wave coming in as well, procking the counter helix that extra little bit. Fingers now onto Loda, dunk down as well, that'll do it. TP's in from EGM, but it's a little too late. And he himself has to be careful getting back behind the tower. The tier 1 taking a beating for both Bamboe and Sin. Bamboe with the phase boost, he looks to chase, gets the call off. Sin's going to have to follow control. EGM's in trouble, dunk down, double kill for Bamboe.
They're just bodying this bottom lane, and now you've got Akke and Bulldog here, but So is Sing Sing. He's approaching. Might look to even go for another kill here.
See if Bulldog can do anything about Bamboe. Bamboe's got a lot of HP to work with. A lot of burst to burst through, and Sing, he's going to be there punishing Bulldog for trying to reach forward and go for the axe.
Stop TPing down here, guys. This is not going to work out.
It's Bamboe, not only with a blink, but also with an Invis rune. This could be a great opportunity to find a multi-hero catch. He's going to have vision of them all heading in. They're trying to chase down Gorgc. Roche is out as well. The Fear nearly knocking him back in range off the Roshan. They now see they found Bamboe. They spotted him out on the back lines. He didn't get the setup he hoped for, and that was not the reveal that Bamboe wished for with that blink pickup. They find him, they kill him off, as now the blink will be much less of a surprise next time Bamboe respawns.
And Waga not going for the room, but planting a lot of spark wraiths on top of it. Akke's got to be real careful. Wait, Bulldog? Bulldog? Oh no.
What did he
no. He knew
straight
it.
into the Wraith Trap?
He knew what he was going to do. Bulldog, runes. He goes for the rune. He can't turn it off. He can't stop himself. And he gets spark wraiths to death. Got no idea, honestly, Owen. You need to try some kind of play with this Ravage. That's your really only hope right now.
Sing did try and go for the combo down on EGM. Won't get away with it. They'll get a Skywrath, but the rest of the team are already out of that.
Waga's getting so much farm.
The money for the full BKB is pretty much done for Gorgc at just this early 17-minute mark. The Ancient stack cleaned up. The 9k lead continues to stand there. Alliance, what can they do to turn this around? They've got the blink on Loda. Maybe if they have that setup now, they could try for something huge, but Synd, he's been found. They'll jump in, Loda with the blink. Synd turns with the stun. Sing's there as well.
Oh no, he runs into the bramble.
And Synd, he's still alive. No, Chessie's there on the high ground. Takes him out. Mystic Flare from Sing will get the trade onto EGM, but they'll beat him down. Chessie comes in time, does pick up the double kill. They had the numbers, and Sadim stunners going out a little alone there and get hit hard by the sniper.
The lanes are always pushed. You can't kill Bamboe. Gorgc has a BKB. Where the hell how does he have a BKB? How is this man so farmed?
He's been looking very impressive, Gorgc, in these games. 20-minute in, bounty runes. This will be 2
Oh no, not again.
apiece. Let's see if they can
Bounty
find
rune top. You got to be careful. Don't miss it this time, Bulldog. Bulldog. Oh, he learned his lesson. You can't fool me twice.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice. Oh, they'll send the... Hey, couldn't they send the creep in?
They could.
The creep don't want to do it.
Oh no! Bulldog, why?
What did he think would happen?
The definition of insanity, Owen.
What
To
is
do
he,
the same
what
thing
is
twice
he
in a
doing? Oh no. I believe his brain has just been replaced with Twitch chat copy pastas. I don't know if that man can be saved anymore.
They've done 4 dead on Alliance. What the hell happened?
Oh no, it's falling apart for Alliance. This game 2 is not looking very bright at all for them.
Bamboe? Got blade mail. You gotta be careful.
He's having a bit of fun. Playing around with them. Synderen Sing are there at the sidelines. Blade mail's now popped, and Skazzy standing inside the base. He's trying to chase down Bulldog, but they'll get the kill on him. Bamboe will be punished for his tomfoolery. Tower will fall. Chessie actually blinking in aggressively there. Whoa. He just, whoa. Okay, Loda does come in with the Ravage. They'll get Sing Sing, but Gorgc's popped the BKB. Gets a pretty decent static link off as he'll now start to look to clean up the kills. Alliance do manage to get a couple of them. But Gorgc, he's chasing down. Bamboe's in with the call. Double kill for Gorgc. Loda falls as well. 4 dead on Alliance.
But the carry survives. Bulldog was able to decrypt TP away.
He will live another day.
Because you dig on them and then dig on.
But you don't say Dragon. They drag Bamboe in with the call. They get the jump. Loda's going to return fire with the ult. Chain Frost is bouncing around between the double and such, but there's already 2 dead on Alliance, and they don't lose anyone on the stunners. They just have too many items at this point of the game. The ATOS setup from Sing into the Mystic Flare finds another. EGM will be able to get up to the high ground, but you know they're going to die for this one. Stunners are in, past the tier 3, fingers out from Sin. 4-5 dead on Alliance.
Waga also kills the sniper bottom, TP'd in with his real hero and clone, and then just popped out of Invis and smashed. Are they just going to go straight for throne? What is Waga doing? Oh, God. Oh, no. Who's first
to spawn?
Oh, it's going to be Akke.
It's going to be Akke, then Bulldog.
Oh, no.
Well, does this kill the Akke?
This does kill the Akke.
Oh, no, it's still Bulldog! Oh, no.
Leave him alone.
Oh, no. Oh. Well, there we have it. Bulldog dead once again in this game. As this bottom racks will fall. They're going to try for some rolling. Getting on the higher side there with the numbers. And there we go. The bottom racks are falling. They do have everyone back in the game in just under 20. But being 28,000 gold behind. A little bit of money going the way, at least for Alliance. So they'll, as I said, I'd expect to see them pick up even more expensive heroes in the next game, as it could be their last chance here in this best of 5 grand finals.
They're just too strong, though. They have too much farm. These creeps have done so much work for them.
Bamboe steps forward. Akke trying to control them up. Waga just sending the Tempest double straight back towards EGM. EGM will live for now. Chain Frost is out. Bouncing around the creeps, but Bulldog dead again to Gorgc. Bamboe. Can they keep him safe? Chessie. He's offering damage up, and with the assassinate,
no,
they got him. All right, the hold is done. They do push them back.
But it's a 29k gold lead, Owen. What the hell happened?
Alliance starting to come back and looking to force a defense. They've got the Ravage, they've got the combos. See what they can find here. There's the buyback. Gorgc instantly commits. Loda tried to go in, but he gets Hex fingered. That's Loda dead. He's going to have to buy back as well. Chessie pulled back, went straight to the front lines. Gorgc is stealing the entirety of Chessie's damage output. They have a fear being held onto. Now comes the Ravage. Chessie will be saved. Gorgc is the focus to pull back with the fear. Gorgc, he's falling low. The bounces for the Chain Frost. Do they take him out? He's still alive. Gorgc into the Glimmer. He'll get out of there. They cannot even kill the Razor. They've lost Loda. They've lost Akke. They do finally get Gorgc. Chessie's able to snipe him. Picks up a hefty bounty, 1,500 gold. But the racks are down. Mega Creeps will be out for Sadim Stunners. Jump forward from Bamboe, catching Chessie once more. There's a buyback from EGM. Chessie will manage to retreat to the fountain, but there's the Mega Creeps. No Loda for 40 seconds.
Level 25 on Waga as well. This is very scary. He's gonna get the spam up. I really hope that he tries to set up a trap in the fountain. He has the clone active. Oh boy.
He's going to start laying some
Lots
down.
of damage.
Whoa. It hurts so much. Whoa.
Oh my god. This hero's balanced, guys. Very balanced.
It's killing hero
my god,
inside of the fountain. There's nothing they can do.
Thank you, Ice Frog.
There is out. Okay, Chessie. He's got a bit of the counter there. Blinks out, but obviously there's other threats outside of the fountain. Gorgc's there. BKB's popped. No messing around from the streamers. As that will be 4 dead. They'll move on to the tier 4s, look to close things up as they go for the Ancient. Loda jumps in, instantly taunted by Bamboe. It's a dead Tide, it's a dead Ancient. GG is called. Akke, the honourable gentleman, will call it out as game 2 goes the way of Sadim Stunners, as they're now 1 game away from taking the title here at the Betway Midas Mode 2. And to be honest, it's looking pretty good for them. 2 back-to-back. Very convincing victories against Alliance.
It just feels like they understand the game that we're playing better, Owen. They've got their creeps on board. They're drafting better. They're conserving their moonbucks. They're getting bounties. But of all the heroes you could pick for free, Bulldog, Beastmaster, is this really what you think of?
I mean, as I said, it's sort of surprising that they've strayed away from the Prophet. We have 1 game, at least, where we saw the Bulldog Prophet here, and it looked phenomenal. But for whatever reason, Alliance not feeling that they want to have that one come back into the mix and trusting on the Beastmaster. He has, of course, played the Beastmaster a fair few times here in the tournament, and we'll see if he can have a solid showing here in Game 3. The first 2 games have been pretty rough for him on the offlane as we get ourselves into the action. But looking over, as you say, to the lineup of the Sadim Stunners, there's Naga Siren, right? This is sort of a prime hero for Gorgc. He wants to hit the creeps. He wants to hit these big numbers on the net worth. He's going to be able to do it with a hero like this.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that a lot of emphasis is on him and his play. It'll be interesting to see whether he gets aggressive at all in this game, because Alliance have pretty much a tailor-made anti-Naga draft. You can push early. They've got a defensive support along with the high lockdown and tower push that Arasta can offer. I really like the set of heroes they've put together. It's reminiscent of when they were dominant as well. It's just a question of whether they can execute. So far individually, I think the Stunners have been just outplaying them around the map. It's a big help to your CSing. You also shove the wave, makes it easier to play against too.
What if the duo lane actually the one to get the kill against the tri-lane? Synderen in a little trouble in return. Poison touch is there, but he'll get back underneath the tower. The right click's ticking him down low, but Fairy Fire's pop. Synd will survive. They get the kill, the two of them, against the tri-lane. That's a disaster for Alliance. They cannot afford to lose kills 3 versus 2.
How's it even possible? The LC was level 1. He's got a heal. Well, I guess Sin must have made some plays.
With the slight lead, able to use that Light Strike array to mess with the CS a bit more reliably than what Chessie's able to bring to the lane as a DK. Bottom lane, another dive, and in fact, that's another kill. Synderen and Bamboe getting the job done. Loda falling low. He's going to fall as well. This duo lane of Bamboe and Synderen is destroying the tri-lane of Alliance. Bamboe comes in. And with the presence of the Legion Commander, that will be it. You'd imagine for the push. Sing actually managing to get Bulldog there with the help of Gorgc up top. Chased him down. Bulldog was constantly trying to run himself away, but the nukes and control from the Grimstroke were far too much. Gets on top of Bulldog, and Bulldog's out of the lane.
The stream stack doing excellent so far. Already up 2-0, 2K ahead in this game.
Akke and Loda know they've got to be very, very cautious when they come to approaching the Legion in this lane. There's Akke, and he's going to have his TP cancelled. This won't be a dual victory, but it will interrupt Akke's point of action.
What are you doing?
Fact, well, they'll be able to chase. Putting him down, Akke will be able to get back to safety, and EGM does set up for the kill on Sing. Top lane, they'll lose Bulldog in return. They getting the support kill, but losing Bulldog once more. Still not able to find that favorable trade. Mid lane, Chessie and Loda, they'll team up looking for Bamboe. Great light strike from Wagamama, catches the two with the Laguna out. Loda's straight up dead. Try and chase down Chessie. He's pretty tanky as the Dragon Knight. Do they have the damage to bite through their armor and regen? They'll pull him back with the fear. It's not enough. Chessie too tanky for them to finish. Loda starting to fall far behind the farm that Gorgc's able to fight for the map. But Gorgc top. They're closing in on a Bulldog. Bulldog needs assistance. There are teammates heading over. A heal will be offered by Akke, but that is it. He cannot save Bulldog. That's the third time in a row Bulldog's tried to return to this top lane, but Gorgc and Sing push him out of it each and every time.
They're doing a great job. Bulldog's coming in from the side, though. Might look to do a little bit of axe work, cut the trees, and go for a roar. But there's 4 heroes mid, and he's in no man's land under vision.
He's still trying to poke at them. We'll reveal his location. Synd trying to deal with the boars. The AoE is stunned down. Bulldog now starting to step forward. Wants to go for Synd. Drops the roar down onto the Lich. Got the armor out.
Oh, God, no!
Another turnaround. The Wombo with the Soulbind Laguna.
Oh,
They're both dead. The Chain Frost bounces will do it. Synd gets the double, and he survives. They roared him. They threw everything down onto the Lich. He lives, and they just pick up all of the fruits for their efforts there. A extra kill with Bamboe getting the duel onto Akke. 12-1, 5K lead. No mercy here from Sir Sadim's Stunners. Alliance desperate to make a play happen and look for potentially Gorgc. That would be the dream target. Even if they find him, though, it's going to be hard. And in fact, Gorgc and Bamboe, they've found a member of Alliance on the backline. ZGM was left behind. He's dead. They do get themselves on top of Waga. Light Strike array down, and there's the setup. Double Laguna Blade comes flying out. The Chain Frost bouncing between them as Akke is dead. Chessie will be stunned up. Bamboe and Gorgc are pushing Bulldog away from Chessie, making sure that there's no backup available for the Dragon Knight. As Bulldog, can he get himself away from this? The Naga Siren's illusion's just that little bit too speedy. The net's out, they get the kill. Chessie trying for the TP. They've got the damage though. Synd and Sing with their nukes kill him off. Only Wagga going down there.
The stacks, bottom shrine. Will the Radiant creeps succeed? They're going to miss one, miss two.
Oh,
no.
These creeps need a little bit of practice with their stacking.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's not. Oh, no. Oh, no, the creeps. Oh, what are these creeps doing?
Dire's top
Are these
tower
good? Wait,
is
they are
under
good.
They're meant to be good. They are trying. I can confirm they're trying. Gorg. Oh, no, maybe they can kill him. They've got him surrounded. Chessie's in as well. He hasn't got the mana for the song. As the change does, they get Gorg. Big kill for them to catch off an EGM. He's got the Serpent Ward trap. Maybe they could get something else out of it. The shackles are out, but the saves there from Bamboe. Bamboe charging in. Akke offers up a shallow grave. Keeping EGM alive for now. Stuns out. Can Alliance get more out of this? They're slowing down Sig with the pause. Stuns there.
Oh,
They're like going again. The double lich ult is bouncing around. They get the combo off. Alliance is still fighting fit. The heals from Akke is keeping them alive. They're chasing down Bamboe. Bamboe will fall, but the AoE stun. Wagga lands a 3-man light strike. A buyback comes in from Sting, but still, Alliance, they're able to fight forward. The power of Chessie, this dragon, is too strong. They cannot kill these big tanky cores. Wagga's dead as well. Alliance are winning the fight.
Sick play. I mean, there was no Gork in that. It was a 4-on-5, but my God, Alliance, they're just too tanky. Double bracer treads on Chessie to go with the maxed out armor. He's indestructible. Tanks a full double lich ult to the face. I believe they lost Bulldog. Indeed, they did. Unfortunately, he will have Ags up soon. Not sure if that's the item.
And they're hunting Bamboe. Bamboe is going to go for the TP. They've got the vision. Dragonform stuns there from Chessie. They'll find Bamboe. Bamboe, another death here. Oof. They continue to pick up kill after kill. Alliance climbing their way into the game. There we have it. Quickly burning the mana, but didn't quite burn the mana quicker than he killed it. But at the same time, this could be a bonus.
What is
he doesn't want to kill him a second time. He's TPing out. Doesn't want to try for it. But his Wraith King ult gone for a couple of minutes, so he's making the safe play, right? He knows that he's going to be able to go for Loda a second time, almost certainly within this 2-minute downtime of the ult. So Sadim's done as well aware of the move that Alliance is trying to pull and will not get caught out by his Sing and Sin hiding behind the tower. Gorg knows that the top half of the map is free to farm and going straight for that aggressive item, the Hex after the Manta Diffusal, so he can pretty much deal with any hero individually on the map. Bottom, we'll get the opening on the Bamboe. Again, another double Chain Frost. They're hitting it every single time. It's got to be at least the 3rd or 4th time we've seen it. The duel comes out onto Loda. He's trapped up and taken out. Another successful duel for the Bamboe. Song's out from Gorg. They'll look to surround Chessie. Chessie's in trouble. Maybe the Shadow Blade, he can sneak away. He's got the Invis. He's backing off. The Serpent Ward's also from EGM blocking Gorg in, but he's able to dodge through them with the mirror image, chasing them down. Light Strike cancels the TP attempt from EGM. Akke will get out of there. Bamboe still kiting up Chessie. They'll turn back towards the DK. They'll take him down as well. 4 dead on Alliance. As the support combo alone, Sing Sing and Synderen, they've got it down. They're never missing a beat.
Anytime they are together, they're getting double the value out of their abilities, for sure. And this was a combo that we saw a lot back in the past. Grimstroke, Lich.
See what sort of action he can find. I mean, the fact that this is a hero, right, that you could just reliably farm a Hex so quickly. 24 minutes into the game, he's got a Hex.
Uh-oh. Sin?
Quick save will be there. EGM trying to control Sing in the mid, but the Yule save comes out. And now the turn, they'll look to soulbind Chessie. No one close to him to latch on, but Chessie, same time he's been secluded. They've got the kill on the backlines. Bamboe, another duel. Gorg, put the mirror image, turns toward Loda. They'll pop through the reincarnate the once. They're ready to do it a second time for sure. Akke will be able to offer up some heals. He's getting dragged in deeper. Loda, he's going to try and run away with the Glimmer Cape, but the Sentry Ward's out and down. They have the vision. Loda will fall back towards mid. Chessie trying to finish off Wagga, but the two of them are being beaten down by Sing and Wagga. They can kill off both of them. 4 dead, only Akke alive. The chase will be there. They're looking to find him. Song cancels the TP. Sentry is down. They surround the poor old Dazzle as Akke has no chance. They'll toy around with him a little bit. Finally, Gorg cannot resist any longer. Wants to add to the kills. Takes the triple. Alliance getting team wiped. And Stunners pushing down the middle lane. 25 minutes, 14k lead, 31 to 11. it looks like a bit of a repeat of Game 1 and Game 2 once again, Kyle.
Oh, for sure. Just too much synergy. These players, they might have just come together as a lineup, but they're taking this tournament seriously. Their first and potentially last LAN tournament victory ever is on the horizon. If they can just close out Alliance, 14K lead, 25 minutes in, but 31-11. You've got to imagine that the morale for Alliance is dropping.
It's going to feel pretty rough. EGM does TP into the shrine. That's not going to result in any positive play for them here. Ward's dropped down. He's trying to at least kill off Bamboe. Bamboe is low. Now Chessie does come in, but the duel from Bamboe picks up another. They do lose Sing on the back. In fact, Synd as well. He has been found. Poison touch didn't quite connect as he headed into the shadows with the Glimmer Cape. Going for the TP out. Will he make it? He won't. Loda finds him.
I'm trying to find hope for Alliance, but I don't see it. They need some sort of advantageous start to this fight. Perhaps
Bamboe.
off this LC.
And Bamboe's got Gorg by his side. Gorg leads in. They'll set the trap out onto one of them. Loda's trying to finish off Bamboe, but the heel's out. Silence there on the backlines. Bulldog's been surrounded. Chessie being forced off to the side. Duel's out from Bamboe. Bamboe's falling low though. Will fall. They've lost Bamboe. Can they get more? Chain Frost bounces. Take down Loda the once. Gorg's army, though, beating down the bigger cause. Chessie gets destroyed by the illusions. Loda is going to die a second time. Gorg will sing a song in his honor as Loda hexed up, yuled up into the air. They throw him about, put him down. Triple kill for Gorg, as they just cannot get a break, Alliance, in this best of 5. A third painful game in a row for them, as Sir Sadim's Stunners are here to win it. They can taste that championship title, and they're not letting anything get in the way.
No, they are certainly making sure that they close this one out properly.
Obviously, this mid lane Rax starts to fall. Alliance still 40 painful seconds with no Loda to help form some sort of a fight. The mid Rax will go down. Bulldog's starting to throw the axes out in an attempt to clean them up, but Wagga's got the reach to catch with the Yules. Set upstairs, Soulbind, double Laguna Blade onto both of them. Akke does get the grave out in time, but Bulldog will still die. He cannot escape this, as they'll lose Bulldog. Chessie falls. Double kill for a godlike Gorg Naga Siren. Another stun. Wagga getting the catch every single time. He's got the Ghost Scepter to rely on, but the trap set with the net. Wagga's control onto the back lines. He finds Akke. Another triple kill for Gorg. Beyond godlike, and already moving towards the fountain to start farming even further onto the heroes. Loda, he's down once. He's going to go down a second time. The illusions tanking up the hits of the fountain. Or being a little careful. In fact, he's just sort of letting the illusions do the work. Do have buybacks available, Alliance. Holding on to them for now. Just appreciating the time that Stunners are sort of wasting going for the fountain kills rather than the objectives. They give Alliance that extra bit of a chance. But I believe they may have sort of conceded it here. They'll start to go for one potential final hurrah. But the Ancient exposed. Sir Sadim Stunners looking to close up the game, close up the series. Song will come out. Chessie and Loda did make a jump forward, and they are backing away. Another Soulbind, another turn. It was a fake back here from Stunners, as both of them get exploded by the Chain Frost. Loda stunned up, dead once more. 43 to 14, 27k lead. The pain for Alliance will finally end relatively shortly. Once, of course, Sir Sadim Stunners are done playing around with them, as Loda will call it. GG, well played. But as always, we'll look to play to the end. We do need the Ancient to fall to close the game up. The creeps are in. They're looking to finish it. Gorg standing there. Bit of respect there for Bulldog. He's not going to kill him, or maybe he is. Oh yeah, just playing with the food. Gorg takes the kills, padding up his stats. The Ancient slowly going down. Akke offering the GG. It was a tough grand finals for Alliance. They weren't able to do it today, Kyle.
Yeah, but at least they have that, well, everyone but Chessie, of course, does have that confidence that they are TI winners.
And there we go. GG is called. The Ancient will fall. Ladies and gentlemen, your European regional champions of Betway Midas Mode 2 is the Sir Sadim Stunners. Not to the liking of Mr. Midas, of course. They were successful in taking over the tournament and taking home the grand prize.
It should be